And we'd ask the following individuals to please come up to speak. My apologies. Martin Hyde and Valerie Buchan. Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, good evening, everybody, commissioners, mayor, vice mayor. My name is Martin Hyde. I wanted to talk to you today about the shocking amounts of Sarasota taxpayers' money being spent on legal fees. Before we get to specifics, I thought I'd bring you some exhibits to remind you what we're talking about. In my case here, you can see what $250,000 in $100 bills looks like. In addition, due to the limits of the size of this case, this is what another $250,000 looks like, taking the total here to $500,000. We have spent close to $200,000 with law firms in Tampa in recent times on issues including the appeal on the big past dredging and this year's salary negotiations with the PBA. We've also spent almost exactly $400,000 locally between the firm of Kirk Pinkerton and the solo practice of William Fuller III on the infamous Sunshine lawsuit. Whilst former Commissioner Chapman is now a footnote in our Commission's history, thanks to my beating her in March, her financial legacy to the taxpayers of this city continues, not only with the Sunshine suit, but also with the financial calamity that is Lift Station 87. This is because the most egregious legal fees concern the already massively over-budget lift station fiasco. The project is 5 years overdue and has gone from under $10 million to over $40 million due to political lobbying on behalf of a small group of local residents. The first attempt at micro-tunneling under Hudson Bayou failed, and the city looked for others to blame instead of at its own folly. 6 years later, the suit has been consolidated between the two parties the city alleges responsibility against. I have here, in this sealed envelope, the sum that our city has spent so far on legal fees and expert reports in this matter. I don't know if the commissioners know the number, but if they don't, I'm sure they're all wondering now how much it could be. Is it as much as $1 million, perhaps? $2 million? Surely not $3 million. My fellow taxpayers, I'm sorry to tell you that it's actually $5,233,122.94. The question these disgraceful numbers beg answers to are, does anyone other than me keep a tally of these sums? And if they do, is the relative value to potential outcome ever discussed? The bottom line here for the Commission is very simple. If you did know, then shame on you for allowing this bizarre waste of taxpayers' dollars. If you didn't know, then the shame is on the city manager, who assuredly did know. We taxpayers deserve and demand an answer on which is the case and what you're going to do about it. Thank you so much.
Ms. Buchan.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I'd like to